You see, I never had a curfew growing up, and here's why.
People staring, people will, but you don't care.
Anytime Mom and Dad wanted to see if I was at work, you turn on the radio. Every week I have to tune in to Mike and Tom, the Student Breakfast Show on Stickam. Somebody asked my dad, why don't you give your son a curfew? And he said, well, I can't give him a curfew. He works until 12:30 at night. I love internet radio. I mean, there is always something to hear. It was such a weird place. The boss, I mean, literally the guy that owned the station, was just insane. And these guys are the real deal, too. I mean, they got the studio and the whole bit. It's such a well put together program. And the problem was he had a little drinking problem. And every now and then, he'd just call you in his office and cuss you out for no reason. Boy, you ain't no good. You ain't never been no good. I ought to fire your ass right here on the spot. And then a couple of weeks would go by and you'd get a raise. You know, I've interviewed Andre the Giant. But the reason I was staying late at work was I was trying to sober up the midnight guy that followed me. If you listen closely, you may recognize a voice. His name was Boom Boom Cannon. Honest to God, I'm not making this up. Channel 13. Now, it was two radio stations and a TV station all in one building. And so one Saturday morning I had to go in and do some work. And they used to tape wrestling at the TV studio. Really, seriously, could you ask for a better gift than to have a wrestler friend whose name is Boom Boom? The lady with a boom boom. That's Alex Odom doing his weekly radio show on Tune Vibes. You know, when I wanted to be a disc jockey, I had a little radio station I built in my basement. This guy's got people listening all over the world. And he's not alone. Me and Boom Boom were tight. Oh, buddy, oh, watch out for you now, let me tell you. Apparently all the wrestlers played cards when they were in the newsroom and they were in between bouts. So I go wandering down the hallway and this guy thinks I'm a fan. He thinks I've snuck in from the crowd. And he jumps out in the hallway and starts growling at me. Like this kind of thing. And I said, what the hell are you doing? I work here. And he must have wrestled in one of these small circuit kind of troops that went from town to town, because he would tell me stories about where he had been and what he had done.
Internet Love Song by Tom Milsom.
This is unbelievable. Tom Milsom's getting ready to come on. This is great. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm the teenager. I'm the one that's supposed to be drinking, not Boom Boom. No Boom Boom. Every now and then I want to open the control room door and go, am I the only sober person in this place?